We recently picked up something new. What's that? Stick around. The Zev Dragonfly G17 coming up next on Fire Mountain Outdoors. So what we've got here, as you can see by the name of the box, Zev Technologies. They're a company that specializes in making custom Glock parts for competition, and they also do some complete pistols. This is their G17 Dragonfly, and let's take a look inside the standard Glock box. You see it's got a special serial number there for Zev. This is number 134, and there it is. So let's just kind of bask in all this glory. We're going to check to make sure that we are clear. Got nothing down the pipe, got nothing down in the mag well, and just look at that. You can definitely tell right off the bat that that is not your standard Glock. And just in comparison to like this G34, this is just a standard Gen 4 clear competition pistol is how they market that. But geez, now this is a race gun. This is something that you know, if you took it out on the track or took it out to the range, this is the one that's going to get all the stares. Everybody's going to be looking at that. What is that? That is just crazy looking. But you know, it really is. It's just a Glock. At least it's got a Glock frame that's been highly modified. You can check out all this stippling. Got the Glock logo there. This, I think, is probably my most favorite change on the frame. Look at that high cut. Usually when I'm shooting like a Glock, that right there, start to feel that after several rounds, gets very uncomfortable. But with the Zev, they've addressed that by doing that undercut. A lot of people that do frame customizations do that, but just the quality of the workmanship that's done there is just phenomenal. And the stippling job on the frame here is just done very well. You know, it's got kind of an aggressive texture on it, but it's not uncomfortable by any means. So it's got what appears to be like a standard Glock barrel. There's nothing fancy about it. It's got the Glock logo, but it does have the Zev serial number on there. And so it's got your standard polygonal rifling in it. It's got this nice mag well on here. Very nice. It's aluminum. Love this, love this, love this. That extended magazine release. However, if you do look at the side profile on that, that does stick out quite far. If you're a left-hand shooter, that could be problematic, as that's going to be right there in the way. You could probably accidentally drop your magazines pretty easily. But yeah, this is the Zev Dragonfly G17. Very, very cool. Let's take a look on the inside and see what we've got. Looks pretty standard. Looks like we have a standard recoil spring here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Take a peek at that barrel. So this is going to be an ongoing review. This is just kind of a peek under the hood today, just kind of a show and tell. Mark and I are going to be doing some testing on this to see if it really is worth the steep price tag. You know, these currently go for about $1,650 or so. But you know, if you're going to build up your own Glock and do the slide, do the barrel, do the sights, do the RMR cutout, the fulcrum trigger, all of that stuff, you're going to be well over $1,600 by the time you're said and done. So this is the Zev. It's a Glock. It's a fancy Glock. It's a Glock that feels great in the hands, and can't wait to get some quality range time with it. And looking inside the frame here, nothing too out of the ordinary. Trigger on these is really great. This one is at 5.5 pounds, but it did come with another spring, so we can lighten that up to around 3.5. Very nice, very cool. The machine work on this is top notch. It's just far and above what you'd expect from just a standard Glock. As mentioned, it does have this RMR cut out here. When you take this off, this is all one piece, so you're going to lose your rear sight. Those are GLOCK sights, or GLOCK ZEV sights, I should say. And so if you are running like an RMR and you want to put that on your pistol, definitely have that capability to do with this one. So one last quick look before we wrap things up today. I love this fulcrum trigger. I love that red on there. I love the wideness of the pad for your finger. I love the attention to detail, everything in this, the fit, the finish, everything about this just oozes quality. But with that quality, are you going to lose some things like reliability? Is this going to be a liability if you have it beside your bed? And if Rick Grimes comes knocking at your door and needs help eradicating zombies, are you going to want to grab that or grab just a regular Glock? Heck, this is just about a third of the price of the Zev. You know, and this is competition ready. It's a great pistol. And even this G40, set up with the Trijicon RMR. This, with the RMR, is less money than this. But this is a showpiece. This is a race gun. This is something that you go to car shows to see the equivalent of a car. This is like a Hellcat, or heck, a Demon from Dodge. So anyway, that's it. This is the Glock. We're going to be working up our review over the next couple months. If you have any thoughts or questions about this pistol, make sure you type them down below so we can see that and maybe try to address some of those concerns that you have as well. So as a blue-collar worker, I know my concern is, you know, this is a lot of money, and is it a liability having this beside the bed? Or is this the perfect handgun that's ever been made or modified? You know, a quick shout out to Gus and Gunner back in the Midwest. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching every week. We couldn't do it without you, and we couldn't do it without all the other people that watch our video on a weekly basis. We're now over 5 million views. We're coming up on 30,000 subscribers, and we appreciate it. You know, we don't do this for the money. We do it for you. We do it for us because we really enjoy what we do. So anyway, folks, make sure you always follow the 4 basic gun safety rules. Stay safe, shoot straight, like and subscribe if you like. Mark and I will catch you on the firing line. Thanks for watching.